All right, we're going to go ahead and draw the last piece of our gumball machine, which is the barrel. It's the part of the gumball machine that the gumball actually falls into, and then when you rotate the handle, it falls out. To get started, we're going to get rid of our Boy Scout as usual. Not sure if that's showing up for you. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. Maybe I'm just lucky. So I'm going to get the rectangle tool. I'm going to click at origin, and I'm going to pull over, and we are going to make this 4.375, comma 1.25. So 4.375, 1.25, and press return, and then Shift Z zooms us in. And you should have something that looks similar to that. We are now going to take that object and we are going to pull it up 1.25. So we end up with this rectangular prism that is 1.25 inches high, 1.25 inches wide, and 4.37 inches deep. Now, this actually is not going to be part of the barrel. This is just here to locate the entities that we need to create the barrel, which means I'm going to be deleting this. So knowing that I'm going to delete it, what I want to do is I want to draw a box around it with my selection tool, and then I'm going to two-finger click on the trackpad. Sorry, that did not work. Actually going to hold the control key down and I know what I need to do. Two-finger click actually on the item itself. So you can't click outside of here. You two-finger click on the item. There we go. And we want to make that a group. So you, again, I'll show you that. Select everything. Two-finger click on the item itself. And then make it a group. Okay. So now, for example, if I wanted to move that, it all moves together because it's a group. All right, now I'm going to orbit around to the end here. Going to get my circle tool. And I need to find the center of this square. So to do that, I'm going to come over here to the edge until it finds the midpoint in the group. And I'm going to slide straight over. And then I'm going to find the midpoint at the top of the group and come straight down, and it will find your center. So I'm going to click. I'm going to move straight out. Be careful when you do this. It's really important in this particular drawing that you not be at any other angle other than straight sideways or straight up. So I've clicked in the middle, I move straight sideways, and I type 0.5, press return. So what that does is it creates a 1-inch circle on the end. It probably has a strange color to it, and that is absolutely correct when it does that. What that means is you have a circle on top of a surface, which means that this is a group. Okay, so that's perfectly normal for that to happen. Okay. Next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to get my tape measure tool, and from the front edge here, I'm going to pull down, excuse me, 5/8 of an inch. So 5/8, press return. I'm going to get my circle tool, find the midpoint in the group, come straight over to my guideline, click. I'm going to move out. This time it's going to be 3/8. So 3/8. Okay. So 3/8 of an inch, and I press return. Then I'm going to orbit to kind of that back side, kind of back here where I'm looking here. So I'm going to orbit around to back here. Okay. So we want a circle here, and then we want a circle back here. So I'm going to get my tape measure tool, Click on the edge and move in. Once again, 5/8 of an inch. Get my circle tool, find the midpoint, come straight in, click, and again, don't forget when creating these circles, stay on red axis, or in this case, blue axis. Either one, just don't be at some strange angle. Come straight out, 3/8, so 3/8 of an inch. Press return. So what you end up with here is this original rectangle, and then as we orbit around, I've got a circle on one side, I've got a circle on the end, I've got a circle on the other side. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and save this drawing, and we're going to call it 2 underscore barrel, B-A-R-R-E-L, underscore, and of course, your last name. You got to determine where it's going to be saved. And of course, I'm going to put it where I've been putting it, 7th grade, teaching materials, gumball machine, and I'm going to go ahead and select that. Not sure where you're saving it. Wherever you know you can find it is fine. Okay, so we've got these circles. We've got this rectangular prism. I'm going to go into my display menu and delete all my guides. So the one that looks like little spectacles over there, click on delete all guides, get rid of those. Then I'm going to get my eraser tool and simply click on any edge of the rectangular prism, and it goes away, and what you have are these floating circles. Okay. Seems a little strange at first, but it'll make sense in a minute. So I've got these floating circles. Now I get my push-pull tool. I'm going to click on the front circle. I'm going to push back 4.375 inches. Then I'm going to take the circles from the side and I'm going to push those in 5/8 of an inch. I'm going to orbit around this way. I'm going to push this one in 5/8 of an inch. And now we have this very strange looking shape, which again is exactly what we want. Okay. I'm going to come up here, just hit the save button since you already named it. It'll just kind of update the file for you. Then we need to make these turn into holes, and then we need to put the handles on the end. We'll go ahead and do that in the next video.